Assalamu alaikum friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video tutorial we will learn about physical and internal structure of leaf. We know that plant has four parts. Number 1 is flower, number 2 is leaf, number 3 is stem, and number 4 is roots. The function of roots is to take water and minerals from the ground, from the soil. The function of stem is to grab the plant body with the ground. Let's talk about flower. Flower used for pollination, flower used for reproduction. Now let's talk about leaf. Leaf is the kitchen of plant body. Means food is prepared on the leaf. It has chlorophyll, and in the presence of sunlight, plants make their own food. They take carbon dioxide from the air and they take sunlight and they take water and minerals from the ground. So these two things, such as carbon dioxide plus water in the presence of sunlight, they make their own food, such as glucose plus oxygen gas is evolved. This is photosynthesis, means plants make their own food. Plants are autotroph, they make their own food in the presence of sunlight. That is why we say them as autotrophs. And photosynthesis means, photo means light and synthesis means manufacture. In the presence of sunlight, they manufacture their own food. They take minerals and water from the ground through roots. They take carbon dioxide from the air. So they both will react together and glucose will form plus oxygen gas will be formed. So this is the photosynthesis process. This is the physical structure of leaf. The topmost section is called leaf tip. The black section you can see inside the leaf, this is called midrib. And from the midrib, veins are rising. You can see the red one. These red veins are rising from the midrib. Aside from midrib and veins, small veins are coming out from these veins. Those veins are called, small branches of veins are called venules. Means, let me tell you, this is the midrib. Understood? Veins are coming out from the midrib, and from the veins, small veins are coming out. Let me repeat my word. The topmost section of leaf is called leaf tip. On the surface of the leaf, there is a main vein which is called midrib. And from the midrib, small veins are coming out. This one, the red one. And from the veins, small sub-veins are rising. So this is the physical structure of leaf. Look at here, this is petiole. The function of petiole is to attach the leaf from the stem. So it holds the leaf to the stem. This is the main function of petiole. So we have learned the physical structure of leaf, such as leaf tip, then the midrib, then veins, and from the veins, small venules or small sub-veins are coming out. And this section, the section which is above to the petiole, is called leaf blade. Here we have done physical structure of leaf. Internal structure of leaf, first of all we will study layers of leaf. There are 3 layers of leaf. Number 1 is upper epidermis, number 2 is lower epidermis, and in between them there is palisade mesophyll and spongy mesophyll. To understand the layers of leaf, I will use this duster. Just assume it that this is the leaf, okay, and this is the upper surface of the leaf, and this one is lower surface of the leaf. On the upper surface and the lower surface, the first layer is cuticle layer. cuticle layer. We also say it as Vexilar. Now let's talk about function of Vexilar. The function of Vexilar is to prevent dehydration from the plant body. So water will not remove from the plant body because there is a Vexilar. So as the sunlight will fall on a leaf, so just because of Vexilar, this sunlight will be reflect. So what will happen? Water will not remove from the leaf section. This is the main function of Vexilar. Underneath the cuticle layer, there is the first layer of leaf, which is called upper epidermis. As I have told you, you can assume it as a leaf. So look at here, the black cloth at both sides, on the upper surface and on the lower surface. Both sides have black cloth. So this cloth is, you can assume it as a cuticle layer. Understood? So look at this one. This green side, this is upper epidermis. This is the lower epidermis, and in between them there is palisade mesophyll plus there is spongy mesophyll. How many layers are in leaf? First layer is cuticle layer, present on both sides of the leaf, upper side and the lower side. The first layer is upper epidermis, then lower epidermis, and in between them there is palisade mesophyll plus spongy mesophyll. Let's study them one by one. Upper epidermis is made up of horizontal cells, and underneath it there is the red color cells I have made. So this red color cell are in this shape, means horizontal cells. These are called upper epidermis. Underneath to the upper epidermis there is palisade mesophyll, or there is palisade cells. Palisade cells are longitude. These are horizontal and these are longitude, means they are in length. This is palisade mesophyll. Inside the palisade mesophyll there is a chloroplast, and chloroplast contain chlorophyll. And what is chlorophyll? Chlorophyll is green pigment which helps for photosynthesis. Plant have green color just because of chlorophyll. So chloroplast is present in palisade mesophyll. This is the second layer of leaf. The first one is upper epidermis, second one is palisade mesophyll, and the third one is lower epidermis. But just above to the lower epidermis there is the spongy mesophyll. Spongy mesophyll do not have regular shape. They are irregular in pattern and irregular in shape. Look at here, there is a gap in between them. Because they have to trap carbon dioxide from the air. That is why there is a gap. So carbon dioxide will trap in this gap. So let me draw the structure of spongy mesophyll. They are round, longitudinal in shape, and there is no regular, there is no sequence. There is a gap in between them. There is a spaces between them, and these spaces will trap carbon dioxide. Underneath to the spongy mesophyll there is a lower epidermis, and the shape of lower epidermis is same as the shape of upper epidermis. Look at here, this is the shape, horizontal cells. This is the shape of lower epidermis. So what we have learned, let me show you duster again. We have learned the uppermost layer of leaf and the lower surface of the leaf. Uppermost layer is covered with cuticle or Vexilar, and the function of cuticle or Vexilar is to prevent dehydration from the plant body. Same cuticle layer is present on the lower side of the leaf. So from the both side, water will not remove from the plant body. In between them there are three layers: upper layer, lower layer, and in between them there are two types of mesophylls. Number one is palisade mesophyll and number two is spongy mesophyll. Palisade mesophyll is the layer which has longitudinal cells and it consists chloroplast, and chloroplasts have chlorophyll, which is a green pigment. Just because of green pigment, just because of green color, plants are responsible to make their own food. Underneath to the palisade mesophyll, there is a spongy mesophyll. Spongy mesophyll do not have regular shape and they are not in regular pattern. And there is a spaces between them. Look at here, there is a spaces between them. So why they have spaces? Just to trap carbon dioxide which they are going to take from air. Underneath to the spongy mesophyll, there is a next layer which is the last layer called lower epidermis. The structure of lower epidermis is same as the structure of epidermis, upper epidermis. Now let's talk about lower side, or you can say the back side of leaf. This is the upper side and this is the lower side. So at the lower side of the leaf there are special type of cells are called stomata. At the lower side there are special type of cells present on the leaf surface. Special type of cells are called stomata. Stomata have opening. Stoma word used for single cell, and stomata word used for plurals. So one cell is called stoma and two or more than two cells are called stomata. Look at here, this is stomata. The green section, this is the guard cells. This is the guard cells. Just because of this opening, gases are exchanged. Means oxygen gas is removed from the plant body and carbon dioxide is taken from the air. Just because of this opening. So these cells are called stomata. These two sides are called guard cells and the whole cell is called stomata. So here we have learned about stoma or stomata. We also have learned about guard cells and we also have learned about the opening of stomata. The opening of stomata is responsible for gas exchange. Now let's talk about vascular bundles. Vascular bundles are made up of two cells, xylem and phloem. Why we say them vascular bundle? Because the function of xylem is to take water and minerals from the ground through roots. And the function of phloem is the food which has prepared on the leaf surface, take the food and transfer it into each cell of plant body. So this is called vascular bundle. Let me show you vascular bundle inside the leaf structure. This round ring is called vascular ring and the blue cells are called xylem and the red cells are called phloem. Function of xylem is to take water and minerals through roots and the function of phloem is to take food which has prepared on the leaf surface to receive that food and transfer to each cell of the plant body. This is the function of vascular bundles. One cell will prepare food for the plant and other cell will receive the food and transfer to each cell of the plant body. So here we have learned about physical and internal structure of leaf. I have taught you about three layers of leaf and I have taught you about stomata, then vascular bundle and their function. I hope you get this video. If you like my video, please thumbs up and please share with your family and friends. Thank you so much for watching.